he prefers a loose rein.
Yeah.
Right up here at the top where you've got your little hobble.
Okay.
Probably fine. And he's just gonna pack around like this.
Good.
If you gather him up, you're gonna feel like he's getting faster because he thinks that you're setting him up for a lead departure.
Okay.
So the more rein you give him, the more he's gonna stretch his neck down,
Good.
relax, and kind of cruise around.
I'll loosen that up some more then.
And then anytime you stop, you want to throw your heels out, say whoa, sit deep, and then if he takes a step and you didn't ask him, back him up, make him stand, because he needs to always be thinking to come back. And we will tighten that up a bit because now he's got his tongue over the bit. So he reins around super light. I don't think that there's going to be anything tricky about that. If there's a lot of weight down there with the snaps and the buckles on the reins, so I'd expect him to kind of be tossing his head around a little bit until he figures that out, because he's used to having just leather. So the water loops that go straight to the bit.
Oh, okay.
And so with all that concussion up there, smacking around, he's super, super light in the bridle.
Okay, we'll change.
I'll switch that out then.
Yeah, the snaps, I would anticipate that he's probably just going to be a little sensitive to that in the beginning. But if that's what you prefer, leave it on him and he'll get used to it. All right. But I would just expect for him to kind of be.
Yeah.
You want to supple him up and ask him to come to the inside. You pick this rein up, you're going to get his nose into his shoulder. And then same with the other way. And you can move his shoulders around. As long as your body's going straight, his body's going to continue to go right under yours. And you can just tip his nose either way. So he will direct rein and neck rein. So whichever you're asking for. And then he's got 3 buttons. Shoulders are going to be up here, laterals are going to be right in the middle, and then to move his hips, you're just going to bring your leg back a little bit. So if I want to move his hips around, I'm going to bring my leg back. I'm going to keep it right in the middle to move laterally, and then if I bring it forward, it's going to bring his shoulder around.
Good. Okay.
So, and he's very, very crisp on his cues there, and it's really light, and you don't need to ride with spurs. He's super light. If you want to ask him to trot, or just sit up a little bit, make sure he's got his head. He's going to jog right off. If you want him to extend out and you're posting, he's going to stretch on out, sit back down, ease him back down to a jog. And if you want him to walk, just kick your heels down and let him have his head back. And if you're holding, like I said, he's just going to gather up and you're going to feel like he's getting faster. But don't feel like you can't pull on the brakes. I mean, the brakes are there. If you want him to stop, you can still stop him off his mouth. But then just give him his head back.
All right.
But,
yeah. And then could we do a lope?
Yeah, absolutely.
Quick lope?
So if you're setting him up, I'm going to show you on this side so you can see my leg. If I want him to lope off to the right, I'm going to bring my left leg back. He's going to tip his hips in. And then I'm going to be looking right.
That's beautiful.
Push him right off into it.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
So no smooching up, just the right.
I kiss.
Yeah. Okay.
I kiss for a lope. I cluck to trot. If I want him to trot, I usually cluck.
And that's what I do.
And then a kiss for a lope.
Yeah.
But if I'm looking left and I squeeze my heel, I'm going to set him up. I'm going to let him take those couple steps, and I'm going to squeeze and sit up. And I didn't even need to kiss.
He just
right
knows.
Yeah. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to sit. As soon as I feel him stop and draw back just a little bit, I give him his head. This is park.
Okay.
But I never let him cheat out of it to keep that really crisp halt.
Yeah.
Every time he stops, I make sure he either stops and gives me a good stop and stays here. If I feel him kind of leak forward, I back him back up a couple steps.
Okay.
To back him up, if you're sitting, you're going to sit deep, keep everything straight, and you're going to fan your feet at his shoulders.
Okay.
And then this is stop.
Stop.
Because if you're already backing up and you pull, he's just going to back up faster.
Okay.
So then if I ride him back forward, I pick up, loosen everything. And then even from here, if I fan my feet without even pulling on him, he knows that's back up.
Good.
So, but he's super light about everything. Yeah. Super, super light.
That's amazing.
But hop on.
Yeah, do you want to try it?
Did you want to see how she does the spin?
Yeah. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll want to do
Okay.
it.
Absolutely.
I don't want him to lose. I don't want to lose him. You know, have him rusty. Yeah.
The biggest thing,
Yeah.
he's very automatic.
Okay.
The biggest thing is going to be you.
Okay.
You're going to have to keep everything straight.
Centered.
Shoulders
over
your hips, over your feet.
Okay.
And you kind of want to lead him into the spin and then leave him alone.
Okay.
So if I'm going to ask him to turn around to the left, I'm going to look around and I'm asking with my right leg right
Okay.
here. But my hand is right in the middle of his neck. My shoulders,
Okay.
my heels, everything.
Okay.
And then whoa, and legs off. Legs off, and you can touch his mane right here in the middle of
Okay.
his neck. That's kind of the off button too.
Okay.
So and you'll see anytime I stop and I kind of give him a little attaboy,
Yeah.
you're gonna see him lick and chew and relax.
Right.
So anytime I'm done, and he's a delicate flower. It's very
Wow.
sensitive. So
Yeah.
anytime you're doing something, if you tell him attaboy and you reward him, he's gonna work so much harder
He's gonna
for you.
remember. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the same thing to the right. I'm gonna ride him forward, and it's really nice if you can keep him. You want to think about keeping his body completely straight, and it's swinging like an arm on a clock. So I'm gonna look around, and I've started him there, and then I'm gonna lower my hand and let him stay. He got kind of lazy, so I've got my left leg on him a bit more.
Yeah. Right in the middle button. That second button.
So it's
yeah.
gonna be right up here.
Oh, okay.
A little bit
bit
before,
more.
and you're gonna feel it.
Okay.
So when I'm starting him into his spin,
Uh-huh.
there, I looked around, I've got my left leg on him, and you see how it's right there, right at the center, right in
Right.
front.
I see that now.
And I look around
Okay.
and then whoop,
Okay.
boy.
A
Then
good
he should
boy.
come back to neutral and drop
Yeah.
his head
Yeah.
and be here and be still.
Okay. Okay. I think
Yeah,
that's it. I think we got.
demonstration is
Yeah.
invaluable.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So, and it's different
Yeah.
to see it and kind of hear what's
Oh,
going on through it.
Right.
And you guys have my phone number.
Yeah.
Anytime. There's no such thing as a stupid question. If
Okay.
you're hung up on something, like
Sure.
the lead departures, I will say also for a lead change, because that's something super fun. I know you're going to want to
Yeah.
when you get into
a flying
that.
lead change.
So if I'm
Yeah.
going to ask him for his left lead, I've got him in it, and I'm riding left. Now I'm going to look right, bring my left heel back, and he swaps.
Okay.
So I'm coming back around. Now I'm going to look left. My right leg comes back, and hops right over into it.
That's great.
Oh my God, yeah, I'm gonna sign up for lessons.
Yeah, she'll need some lessons.
But he's super automatic about it.
Yeah, we've never done flying lead changes. I've seen my horse do it without me on her, but never with me on her. Yeah, do you want to give it a try?
Yeah.
Here's-
I'm going to scoot you forward a little bit. That's something that I would definitely keep an eye on. And I also really recommend, because this saddle naturally draws back,
Okay.
I would put a breast collar on him.
Okay, we'll do that.
yeah.
I know.